Thanks for coming to my channel again. I'm Michael Cassidy, and we're going to be doing a layered cut on a young guy's hair. About 10th, 11th grade, aren't you? Right. No. Okay, I knew you was up there somewhere. Okay. Now he just wants about an inch all over. We're just going to do just a good old neat layered haircut. This is what we started out with years ago. 35 years ago when I started cutting hair, this is what I did, this kind of haircuts. We didn't do any clipper haircut. We went to haircut school, you know nothing about no clipper. It was out of style completely and totally. Seems like right around the first, like the Gulf War, we started using clippers a lot. And that's when it came back in style, haircuts, short haircuts. This is what we did years ago. As a matter of fact, you wanted to learn how to cut hair with a shear. You want to learn how to use a razor. So that's all you can get you know, that's what people wanted, those kind of cuts. I'm just going to come in here and just just blend it all over. Give me a pattern right down the center. A lot of guys wore the hair this length back 35 years ago. This kind of came back in style again now. Let it grow out a little bit. "35 years, talking about 1980, 79 and 80. I started cutting hair about 1980. So. Of course, I cut hair when I was a little boy. At home, I cut my daddy's hair, my friend's hair. Didn't know what I was doing. But I always enjoyed it, always loved it. If I'd had somebody to show me something then, though, I could have been good at it and had some good clippers and shears and things, or good shears. But no problem. Using cloth scissors probably to start with, what I used. Inch off this back, get me a little pattern established back here at the back. You said like an inch off that bottom too?
Yeah.
Okay. I know a lot of y'all learn how to pin up haircuts, but I'll tell you, a man don't want his hair pinned up when you're cutting it. So you're going to go back over it just like I'm doing after you pin it up anyway, so cut it. So why not go ahead and just go ahead and cut the haircut. That's all. Up a little bit now. To the side view. write me how you.
I'm making it.
We're making a little video of me and him as of this haircut. It's showing kind of important type haircut. A lot of young people want to know how to do these, like at barber college and stuff. And I said, let me video it if you don't mind.
Well, that means you got both of us now.
Y'all videoed yours too, didn't you?
Yeah.
People really want to see these kind of haircuts.
Ain't too many people do it.
Was something we learned years ago, these kind of haircuts.
Yeah.
That's what we did, this kind of stuff here.
That's how you started.
Yeah, that's when I started, 35. We didn't do no clipper haircut. One guy said, I wonder if he's a barber, if he's a barber with a certificate. I said, well, because I did a few scissor haircuts, it scared him, you know. I said, what you don't know is you ain't been in business long to know that we didn't use clippers to start with. We only used shears. So he thought I was supposed to use a clipper on everything, you know. That particular guy did. Okay. I can tell he'd been in business about a year or 2 or 3 years, you know. He didn't know nothing much. I mean, he didn't understand how it was, how everything changed. And one day it'll go back to probably all scissor shear cutting. A lot of it. You know, so you got to be ready for that too when it happens. I know when the first year I started cutting hair, I thought I knew everything too, and I didn't. Found out I didn't know it. Thought I did though. The older I get, the more I know I don't know.
Used to work with, he said, boy, I done forgot more than you know.
That's right. You got to kind of have respect for them people like that, I mean, because they do. One guy had looked and said something about one of my haircuts. You know, always somebody gonna do that. And, but he didn't realize I was fixing a bad haircut. He didn't even look at that part of it or hear that part of the conversation. You know, we were actually fixing a bad haircut. What I like to do is go ahead and go in the mirror right here and just look and make sure this is right. Okay. Okay, lean back a little bit now.
You hear about that man dying yesterday in the wreck?
I heard about that bad wreck, yeah. Yeah, I heard about that.
He had his 6-year-old grandkid with him.
Oh, Lord.
And he didn't get enough of one little scratch across his head.
Well, he had a seatbelt on too, I reckon the boy did.
Well, he was probably relaxed.
Yeah.
Man, probably tensed up. They said it's the worst thing to do is tense up. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's your reaction.
No, you're getting ready to get in a wreck, you're getting ready to get hit.
Yeah, you tense.
That's why the people drinking always come out alive with it.
Yep. They're relaxed.
Mm-hmm. Always go up on these sides. You're never going to get this haircut right unless you go up on the sides like this. You got to go up. Everywhere you got to go up. Check it. Hey, how you doing?
Okay.
I'm going to finish it off to camera. I've got a lot of people coming in now, but thanks for coming to my channel. I'm Michael Cassidy. You see kind of a layered cut. I'll have to come back in and cut a little more, but thanks so much for coming and watching.